Welcome back guys to another video. Now in today's video I'm going to show you how to make 4 different items in Fortnite creative. So like pulls you whenever it's shot. The look right. It's kind of like a mammoth pistol. Now speed gun, shot, go fast. And last but not least, my health's up. Look down, my health it's 120. That's 140. 160. 180. That's full. I'm gonna show you how to make all these items in this video. Alright, so first up, you want to get an input trigger, a conditional button, and the gun that you want to use in it, and a movement modifier. This is for the, I guess you could say like reverse dub shotty, and it pulls you instead of pushing you. So this is what you need to do. First go to your input trigger, copy over these settings. Input type standard action, and show on HUD off. That's where they are in the all options. Right, and then go over to conditional button. These are the settings they need. Can be used by all, allow interaction off, custom key items off, require holding item on, visible during game. Now the holding item is this, and how to get that in there, you just grab whatever weapon you want, and I chose that, and then you would just drop it in there, and it should just go straight into it. Alright, next you want to go to the movement modifier, and these are the settings they need. Effect movement speed off, apply impulse on, forward impulse 1000, upward impulse 1000, visible during game no. And this is what they are on this. First 4, visible during game no. Now when I made this map, I didn't say connect it all. So first you want to go on input press, send event to conditional button, activate. And that is this one right here, conditional button. Alright. Next you want to go to the conditional button and press activate when receiving from input trigger on input pressed. And then go over to events and go on activate, send event to movement modifier activate, which is this one. And then go activate when receiving from conditional button on activated. Now once you've done all these steps, it should make it so you get pushed and you shoot that gun. One more thing, you can change these to whatever you want. You can make it so it shoots you across the map if you really want to. But I'll show you what that does right now. But it basically, well, like dub normally shoots on. If you're going to push you towards it. Next gun, I'm going to show you how to use the map. Alright, first you want to need the input trigger for. Same settings always, stand action and show on HUD. Then go to the conditional button, drop your gun in whatever one you want to use. Can be used by all, allow interaction off, custom key items off, require holding item on. Vertical movement, and all you want to change is the speed. That's the only thing. Unless you want it to do both speed and push, but this is mostly just for speed. Say connect them all. Go input trigger, go to the very end one, on input press, send event to conditional button 4, activate. In conditional button on activated, send event to movement modifier 2, activate. and activate when receiving from input trigger 4 on input press. Alright, movement modifier 2, or just movement modifier, sorry. Activate when receiving from conditional button 4 on activated. What you do? Makes you fast, so yeah, and it does the fast. But that's how you make. Now for the pistol, gonna wanna need 4 different things. Gonna need the input trigger again, conditional button again, the damage multiplier amplifier, sorry, power up, and the custom trigger. The first thing you're gonna want to do is go to the input trigger, same exact settings. You're gonna want to go over to the conditional button, exact same settings as well as last time. Then you're gonna want to go over to the damage amplifier power up, damage multiplier. You can change this to whatever you like. I don't max because that means it one-shots anything. Infinite effect duration, yes. Respawn, yes. Time to respawn, 0. Abnett audio off. Pickup audio off. Frequencies power up, none. Effects, none. Then go to the trigger. Visible in game off. Trigger delay 0.25. Trigger VFX off. Trigger SFX off. Now how to connect them all. Go to input trigger and go to events. On input press, send event to conditional button 3. Activate. Go to conditional button. Go activate input trigger 3 on input pressed. Go over on to events. On activated, send event to trigger. And then you make it trigger. Damage amplifier power up, which is that little purple thing with the horns. Then you go pick up. Now go to the damage amplifier and go to pick up when receiving from conditional button 3 on activated. Clear when receiving from trigger on triggered. Go to the trigger. Trigger when receiving from conditional button 3 on activated. And on trigger, send event to damage amplifier power up, clear. Once you've done all this, thing the where it holds your gun, because then it won't work. So I'll show you how to make the runner. Alright, this is how to make the healing grappler. Now, first you're going to need an input trigger, like last time, conditional button, and a heal power up. A health power up, sorry. Alright, for the input trigger, you want the exact same settings. Standard action and show and HUD off. Then you want to go to conditional button, exact same settings. And then go over to the health power up, and there's this things that you need. Now the reason why we put on shield only is because when it's on health, it seems to glitch out. You can now it's time to connect them. Input trigger. I'm gonna go to the very last one. On input press, send event to conditional button, activate. And then go to conditional button, and then go on activate, send event to health power up, pick up. Oh, I should have done this one first, but anyways. Activate when receiving from input trigger on input pressed. Alright, and then you want to go to the health power up. Go to pick up when receiving from conditional button 2 on activated. Alright, so after you've done all that, you should be able to make a house. So this is very fun to use in your career map since you can use it for many different things. Like if you, I'll show you how to make that right now.